All right. Hello, everyone. We are going to do a beginner workout standing position of our power moves. First of all, my name is Sarrisa Curry, and we are at the Parkinson's Exercise and Wellness Center in Overland Park, Kansas. Parkinson's Wellness Recovery is a program, an exercise program that is designed for the Parkinson's community. It is designed for every phase of your journey with Parkinson's, from very high performing to further progress further down the line when you're working on just range of motion, functional movement, and maintaining quality of life. So today we're going to be looking to kind of meet the needs of the higher performing individual who has never done LSVT big, or maybe has done LSVT big and wants to continue to do those types of exercises. Those type of exercises are big amplified movements, weight shifting, twisting and rotation, increasing volume, decreasing volume, and being able to move your body in multiple planes and directions. So that's really our focus today. And we're going to learn the 4 basic power moves in standing position. All of these positions can be done laying flat on the floor on your tummy, flat on the floor on your back, seated position, and standing position, or a combination of all of those things. If you are interested in working in all of those different planes, you can go to our advanced power moves class for a class that incorporates floor mobility, chair mobility, and standing mobility. If the standing mobility is too difficult for you and you don't feel like it is safe for you to do standing exercises for 45 minutes, I encourage you to try our beginner power moves seated. All of those exercises will be done in seated position and can still give you quite a vigorous workout. All right, so we are going to have no music on today. You are welcome to play your own music in the background and just go ahead and follow along with me. I'm going to keep the commands pretty simple, and we're going to be exercising for about 45 minutes. There will be some learning in this one, so your heart rate may not get as high as what it would if we were doing strict exercise, but there is something to be said for learning that is challenging as well. So play this as often as you need. Practice these power moves when you can. If it's a snowy, rainy day where you are, or if you just can't get out to do your exercise outside or at a different location, feel free to join me whenever you want. All right, so let's get started. Our 4 power moves are our power up, our power rock, our power step, and our power twist. And we're going to start with our power up. It is the moves that you need to be able to go from a seated position to a standing position, or to go from a standing position to a seated position or a squatting movement. So the key, I'm going to kind of turn myself sideways so that you can see my body. The key here is that we want our bottom to move back and our head to move forward. When we get to that position, you have the opportunity to bend your knees to lower yourself down to your chair. All right, so we want to practice that quite a bit. So we want to throw our hands forward, which adds a little bit of counterweight, and we push our bottom back and our head forward. When we come up, we want to do the opposite. We want to push our hips forward and bring our body up nice and tall. So this is our power up. We bring our bottom back, our head and chest forward, and our arms forward, and then we reverse and come up and get nice and tall. It's very easy to forget about the tall part. It's very easy to come down and come up halfway, which is fine sometimes. Other times it's not fine is when you're trying to get out of a chair and you go to get up and you get about halfway up and then you lose your balance and you fall back into your chair. So we want to make sure that we take that power up all the way to the top. All right, let's go ahead and practice a couple power ups with me. We're going to do 20 repetitions. If you cannot do all 20, just stop, pause, shake it out, get yourself caught up, and we'll start a new exercise soon. All right. We also want to activate our voice by saying power up. All right, let's take it 20 reps. Let's go. Power up, 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 power. That's 10. We have 10 more. Up, power, up, power, up, power, up, power, up. 5 more. Power, up, power, up, power, up, power. Last one, power, up. Nice job. You should feel nice and warm from that vigorous activity. You might also be able to tell what kind of day you're going to have today. Am I tired? Are my legs fatigued? Are my arms fatigued? Is my balance off? It's a good time to check that right now, just to get an idea of where you're at. All right, we're going to bring it down a little bit when we talk about our second exercise. Our second exercise is our power rock. Our power rock is intended to help you shift your weight so that you can be balanced when you reach up or when you reach over. Okay, so this is very important in everyday life. We reach for things all the time. We want to be able to do that safely. So we're going to start with our same side power rock. So if I shift my weight to this leg and this arm reaches over top, I have both this side of my body reaching. I come back to center for reset. So I rock, reset, rock, reset. I'm reaching with my toe and I'm reaching with my hand on the same side. And then I come back down. I want you to notice that I'm not reaching across my face. So I'm not cutting myself off from being able to see or reach. I'm reaching over my head and I reset. We can do that same thing on the other side. We reach with our toe, we reach with our hand, and we reset. Power rock and reset. So for this next set, what I'd like to do is 10 reaching with our same side here, 10 with our same side reaching here, and 10 alternating side to side. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our power rock, same side. Here we go. We start 1, center, 2, reset, 3, 4, big reach, 5, 6, 7, big reach with the toe, 2, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good, let's go to the other side. 1, reset, 2, reset, 3, 4, 5, 6, big stretch, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Well done. Back to center. Let's alternate. So we're going to start on this side. Reach, reset, reach, reset. 1, 2, make sure you reset that weight. 3, reset. 4, reset. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, reset all the way to the center. Let those arms relax for a moment. Now we have a reach where it's opposite arm and opposite leg. So this is like reaching across your body. So if I'm reaching with this toe, this arm is going to reach, and this arm is going to help us counterbalance. We come back to center, and we reach away. This one can be a little tricky, especially since we primed the other one already. So if you don't get it first time, don't worry about it. Just think about opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching away from each other. All right, let's do the same thing. We're going to do 10 reaching to this side. We'll do 10 reaching to this side, and then we're going to alternate. Here we go. 1, reset. 2, reset. 3, 4, big reach with the toe and the hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good, come back to center. Let's shift weight to the other side. We point that toe and reach and center. 1, 2, 3, reset to the middle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Back to center. Good job. Now we get a little bit of coordination work here as we alternate sides. So we're going to start on this side. We come back to center and we shift our weight to the other side. Come back to center. So you point the toe and reach, come back, point the toe and reach. All right, let's do 10. Here we go. 1, center, 2, center, 3, 4, 5, 6, make sure you're shifting that weight, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Let's just recap our 3 moves that we've learned so far. We have power up, dropping that bottom back, head and shoulders and chest forward, and we power up. Power rock on the same side. Toe and hand reach from the same side. Toe and hand reach from the same side. Power rock opposite side. Toe and hand from the opposite side reach. Toe and hand from the opposite side reach. Good. I'd like to add a little bit of effort here. So we're going to do 10 power ups. 10 power rocks, same side, alternating sides, and 10 power rocks, opposite side, alternating sides. A little coordination and sequencing here. So let's take 10 power ups. Ready? Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, reach the bottom back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power rock, same side, alternating sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, reach the toe, reach the hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power rock, opposite sides. Reach across that body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice job. All right, we're 2 moves into our 4 moves. The next is our power step. Power step also has 2 different variations. We can step laterally or we can step forward, actually 3 variations, and we can step backwards. All of those planes of stepping are important, so we're going to break them down individually. So our power step to the side, we do want to have a power weight that helps us go and come back. So it is important that we can not only get out to that step, but we can also return to our reset. So we take those hands. I like to cross my arms, but you can take those hands anywhere above those shoulders. When you step, you're going to turn that toe out, shift your weight, and then you want to push those arms wide so that you're counteracting that weight, and you can slide those arms back to bring you back to center. So let's try it again. You lift that foot, turn, step. Oh, let's try that again. Balance works here. Step and bring it back to center. Step and bring it back to center. You want to remember that you have 2 arms. You don't want to let one arm just kind of stay where it is. You want to activate that whole system because they're all working together. Let's go ahead and try the other side. So working to the other side, same thing, you step, turn that foot, shift your weight, and come back to center. Again, shift your weight and back to center. Don't forget that back arm. Shift your weight and back to center. Good. All right, our forward steps for the Parkinson's community are probably the most difficult move in our power moves because it requires or asks of us to do that reciprocal movement, which means I'm stepping forward with one leg and my opposite hand reaches forward. That can get really difficult and it can be hard to maintain. So I don't want you to be too hard on yourself if you look down and you find yourself doing same side. Very, very common. But do pause, reset, and see if you can get into reciprocal movement. So let's start with this leg and this arm. My back hand is active and it's reaching back towards my back heel. I come back to center and let's do that same side. Reach, and a turn just so you can see my back hand. I'm reaching towards my back heel. I'm not going to touch it, but it is a target for me to reach for. Okay, let's alternate to our next side. Same thing on the other leg and bring it back. Step and bring it back. Let's just do one more. Step and bring it back. Backwards stepping is the last one. For this one, we're going to use our hands as a counterweight. So instead of trying to do reciprocal movement, we're actually going to use our hands to help us stop. Sometimes when we're walking backwards, it's not because we want to, it's because we're losing our balance and we might fall. So we want to practice stopping our backwards movement and restoring it back to the front. So when we step back, I'll go ahead and turn this way again. We want to think of taking a big step. We want to push our butt back over our heel and push our hands forward to stop our motion. Come back to center. Let's try it again. So we step back. We don't want to stay tall because that's where we start to lose our balance. We want to get small and come back. Step, push that weight back and back to center. Let's try the other foot. Push the weight back and back to center. Push the weight and back to center. Last time. Push the weight and back to center. Good. All right, we're going to do 10 of each. 10 lateral steps, alternating sides. 10 forward steps, alternating sides. And 10 back steps, alternating sides. Let's put this all together. Here we go. So we're going to step side, open those arms wide. That's 1. Other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Forward steps. Here we go. 1, switch sides. 2, switch sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Now backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Nice job. Okay, let's go back to the top and review. We have power up. We have power rock. Same side and opposite side. We have power step, lateral, forward, and backwards. We're going to do 10 of each. Are you ready? We're going to start with our power ups. 10 each. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side so you can see each of the activities. Here we go. Power up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we have power rock, same side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, arm and leg at the same side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power rock, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step, lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power rock or power step to the front. 1, 2, shift that weight to the front foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're almost through all the moves. We have the final move, which is our twist. Our twist is the only one that starts with wide legs. All the other ones step wide or step big. This one starts big because we're going to close it down to the middle. So the twist is supposed to be something with our whole body. It allows us to twist, keeping that trunk rotation, keeping that ability to turn when we need to turn, as opposed to having to turn my feet and get maybe stuck and have a fall. All right, so feet are wide, arms are wide, our hands move. So this hand is going to stay anchored. It's not going to move. This hand is going to move to it along with the rest of my body. I want you to notice my knee, my hip, my chest, and my face are all turning towards that hand. And then we leave it there and we open back up to center. So it's really a closing of the door and an opening of the door as we twist and open. Let's try it again. Twist and open. It's very, very common and very easy to let this hand start to come with it. And then we end up kind of losing track of which twist we're doing. So really try to anchor that hand there. All right, let's do 10 twists to this hand. Here we go. 1 and open. 2, twist open. 3, 4, 5, check out my pivot on my foot. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's hold our twist position. Check yourself out. Is everything looking over there, or are you cranking your neck to look at me? Choking yourself. Okay, let's untwist. Give those arms a rest, and let's go to the other side. You don't have to look at me once you know the moves. You can just work with it, hear my voice, do your 10 reps, look back when it's time. All right, get those arms up. Now this time, this hand is our anchor. We turn our whole body towards that hand, and we pull it open from itself. All right, here we go. 10. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open and rest. Nice job. We're going to do 10 alternating sides. So it's going to be a twist, open, twist, open. Make sure you're twisting to both sides, not just following those hands from one side to the other. Okay, let's find our starting position, which is here. We're going to twist to this direction first. Here we go. 1, open wide. 2, open wide. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Back to center. Let's drop those hands. All right, we have learned all 4 of our moves. We're going to put them all together. We have our power up, our power rock, same side, our power rock, opposite side, our power step, lateral, forward, and back, and our power twist. Okay, lots of moves, lots of things to coordinate. We're going to do 10 at a time, get all the way through that power twist, and then we'll take a little water break. Okay, all right, power up. Here we go. 10 times. Power. 1, 2, 3. Keep that tall posture at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power rock, same side. 1, 2, 3. Big reach. Come on. Amplify your moves. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step forward. 1, 2, 3. Push that weight forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Let's take a quick water break. Get a drink of water. We'll come back right in about 30 seconds. And we're going to add these things to make a workout. I'll be right back. Okay, we have about 20 minutes left. We're going to start putting our power moves into a sequence. We're going to start by doing all of our, because I'm not sure what you see, if it's right side or left side, we're going to say this side. So whatever you see, this hand, this leg, this side for all of our moves. So when we do our power rock, it'll be this side, this side. When we do our steps, it'll be step side, step forward, and step back. And then when we twist, we'll twist to that hand and back. Okay. So I don't know if it's your right side or your left side. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how Zoom flips me or so on and so forth. Okay. So we're going to start with 10. We're just going to keep it really simple with our number 10. We're going to start with 10 rocks, same side. And then that opposite side will still be that hand. So our hand will get lots of work. When we do our step, lateral is easy to remember. When we step back, it's going to be that hand sweeps back as the foot sweeps forward. So that will be our movement for our step forward. And then twist, we'll twist to this hand and leave it there. All right, let's go. It's going to get hopefully a little bit more vigorous now as we kind of start to sequence and use our brain and do more things back to back. We start with power up. It is both hands, both sides, and then we're going to transition to everything on this side. Here we go, 10 power ups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power rock, same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, big reach. 5, get your amplified movements going here. 7, 8, 9, and opposite side, same arm. 1, 2, amplify. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step, sweep that hand back. 2, sweep the hand back across that leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That foot goes back. 1, whoa, 2, hard to do with just one hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We twist to that hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power up. Let's move to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power rock, same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, big reach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same hand, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're resetting. 5 each time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power step lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power step forward. Sweep that hand back and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That foot steps back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We twist to that hand. 1, open. 2, open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we do our last set combining, doing alternating sides. And 1, you've done this before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power rock, same side. 1, center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Power rock, opposite sides. 1, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power step lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one is your twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open, 7, open, 8, open, 9, and 10. Open and rest. Nice work. All right, we have about 5 minutes before we start our cool down. We're gonna do some moves that work into each other, like our step, reach, and twist. So let's look at doing some of these in sequence. So if we take a lateral step, let's say we move to this direction, we lateral step. When we come back, we can take our other side reach. When we come back, we can take our other side step. So lateral, one side, reach, the other side, step, the other side. Let's do it really slow so that you can get it. So we're gonna step to the side, come back to center. Now we're gonna reach with this side, come back to center. Now we're back to this foot, step and back. Okay, does that make sense? We're just doing 3 moves. So you're gonna end up coming back on the same foot that we start with. So we're gonna go here, other foot, here, back to your other foot, here, and back to center. Step, center, reach, center, step, center, step, center, reach, center, step, center. Last time, step, center, reach, center, step, center. Let's do them to the other side. Same thing. We step this way. Now we reach this way. Now we step this way. So if you notice, it is this side, now back to this leg, step. One more time. Step and reach and step. Now, if we keep them flowing and alternate sides, it becomes a lot easier. So let's start to this side. We have our 3 moves, and then we'll switch sides. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, reset. Now the other side. 1, 2, 3, reset. 1, 2, 3, reset. 1, 2, 3, reset. Little bit of brain work there, not too much. We're gonna keep it going for about 2 minutes. So just those 3 moves, right, left, right, left, right, alternating those sides throughout the exercise. We go lateral, reach or rock, and step. Step, reach, step. Here we go. Step, reach, step, switch sides. Step, rock, 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 step, switch sides. Takes a lot of thinking here. Rock, step, switch. Last time through. Finish the other side. And rest. Okay, that's good for today. You guys did awesome. We're at about 40 minutes of work right now, a little bit of learning, a little bit of practice, a little bit of effort. We're just gonna cool down and stretch a little bit. So I want you to take your legs a little bit wider than you had them before. We're gonna do alternating shoulder raises. I want you to think of having two suitcases. Pick up one, pick up the other. Pick it up, pick it up. We're setting it down behind us. Good. We did a lot with our upper body today. We want to loosen up those shoulders so we don't have that pinched neck tonight when we try to take our good sleep. All right, crisscross those arms over each other. Give yourself a big hug. I want you to say yes with that head. Nod yes. And then take a no. Loosening up those neck muscles. Good. Let those arms go and give me good circles to the front. Breathing, letting things relax throughout your system. Good. Crisscross those arms again. And let's go back to our yes and our no's. And let's turn no. Try to get a good head turn without your upper body moving. Good. Let those arms go and let's circle backwards. Really loosening up those arms. Good. All right. Shake out those hands like washcloths on the ends of your wrists. And let's just take a toe tap. Hands can go to your waist if that feels comfortable. Good. Stay on that toe. And I just want you to circle it around. Just loosen up the ankles. We did some stepping today. We want to loosen up those ankles and calves. Switch sides. If you need to hold a chair to do this, please hold a chair. Good. And let's just rock our hips side to side. Loosening up through that low back area. Those twists can kind of get our back tight too. So we want to make sure we loosen up. Can you give me some pelvic circles? Switch directions, draw that circle the other way. And come back to center. Good job. All right, please remember your 4 basic power moves: power rock, power up, power rock, power step, and power twist. Some of them have a couple different variations. Practice this video regularly so that when you go into our moderate or our intermediate classes, you know what to expect when we start calling out those sequences. These are great moves to practice for your functional strength and mobility. So I encourage you to do this video until you feel super confident with those moves and you've got the balance, the strength, and the endurance that it takes to do a little bit longer work all in a sustained time. So well done. Please feel free to leave us a comment or a note. If you have any questions about our program, you can find us online at www.thepewc.org. Thank you so much and have a wonderful time today.